is how the government is today launching this retail crime crackdown. We're going to spend £55 million. There might be an election around the corner. We're going to have facial recognition. Forget more policemen and women on the streets. This is what we're going to do. We're going to cross to Ben Selvaratnam. I hope I've got the right. A shopkeeper at Freshfields Market in Croydon. Morning, Ben. We keep making the point. This isn't about big supermarkets. It's about people running shops, local shops, shops that serve communities, being fearful because apparently if you nick less than 200 quid, the police won't turn up. People are being attacked. What's your view on this apparent government change this morning? Are you cynical or supportive, my friend?
Well, I mean, it has been that shoplifting has almost been decriminalised and it was out of control. We had so many staff leave the job. They're threatened with violence and abuse. So this is a step in the right direction, but I'm not entirely sure how they're going to implement it. We have existing laws, we have existing legislation, but if the prisons are full and they're threatening to put offenders who attack shop staff into jail, then where is this space going to come from? It takes 2 years to go to court anyway. Is this going to be implemented? The proof is going to be in the pudding. I don't actually know how they're going to actually implement all the new legislation, although I am positive about it.
Ben, can you just talk to us about the crime that you've experienced in your own store? Are you finding that people are shoplifting a particular item? Do you think that it's individuals or more gang-based shoplifting?
I mean, it is a wide mix of shoplifters. So we get prolific offenders who are almost, speeding their habit. And then we have criminal gangs who are organised and they're targeted. They'll come and distract the shop staff while another clears the shelf. Generally, resale items of high value, whether it's alcohol or box chocolates or meats. And then they will just take what they want and walk out. And as a small business, we have.
Ben, sorry, mate, I'd love to have more time, but very quickly, because one of the things about this government thing today is, we're going to... People who shoplift or assault shopkeepers, we're going to put in jail. Assault's assault. This should have happened years ago. Have you been assaulted in your shop, sir?
Yeah, I mean, many times, I've been bottled when we're trying to retrieve stolen goods. It's 50-50 whether they give it back or they don't. And, at that point, it can be a very tricky situation. We've been wine bottles that were stolen from us. We've then been attacked with and bottled with. Staff have been spat on and abused. And this happens day in and day out.
It's just appalling, man. Listen,
Ben, thank you so much for
really
joining
just
us
wanted
this morning.
a snap of what it was like. Really appreciate your time, Ben. Thank you very much indeed. Freshfields Market.
Yeah, wonderful. Jonathan, what do you make of those
comments? That's appalling, Jonathan.
Yeah, well, your heart goes out to Ben and many other shopkeepers around the country. As an old homeowner's hand, I think, the thing that always surprises me is we need a new law. I don't think that the world needs new laws. It needs to apply what's already there. It's about cops on the street. It's about going to respect to premises and quickly dealing with people. And we're told that the government wasn't in favour of this a few months ago. Now it is in favour of it. And now it's putting 55 million quid towards it. But it could still take years and years before things happen. It looks like there might be one or two sensible items, like tagging offenders. That's sensible, I think. But moreover, I'd never heard of this £100 rule. And I think that's completely daft. £200. The other thing is, as Ben says, look, you're being attacked. Yeah. There's no excuse
run a business,
for it.
He's being attacked and people are getting away from it.
And the thing is that there seems to be another epidemic here. I've just had my porridge in a well-known emporium down by the studio.
Did you?
And a guy in a coat walked in, grabbed a sandwich off the shelf and walked out. That happened now. It was seen by the staff there and they ran after him. But it's just indicative of, people are, going to take the mick if they can do. And that's very difficult to stop, and it's indicative of wider social problems.
I think the people
police
who say...
on the streets, Jeremy. I think we do like to see police constables and all those supporters, the visible presence.
Less committees, less conversation, facial recognition, 55 minutes. No. We need, whether it's knife crime, drug crime, petty crime, shopkeepers like Ben, we need more policemen and women on the streets with a presence and getting intel on who the local criminals are. I don't understand it.
I think they already know. That's
I
the
agree
most
with you.
frustrating thing about it. And
Who'd
for
run a shop?
the vast majority of policemen
Do you
and
know what I
women
mean?
know it too.
Who'd run a shop, that poor bloke? Just trying to make a living, right?
Absolutely.
Oh, we all. Well, thank you
Good
so
luck to
much,
him.
Jonathan.
Did you pay for your porridge?
I certainly did.
Good man, well done.
He's a man on the run. Quick, we'll hide you.
Yes, Haslam nicked his porridge. No, he didn't.
Jonathan
Okay.
Haslam, former head of comms at Number 10. Thank you for joining us in the studio. And thank you for dealing with that incredible microphone you were speaking into earlier.
Multi-talented.
You are indeed.
Well, two
Summer
talents.
season at Bridlington on the way, I should imagine.
Next, Mr. Darcy, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah.
Hey! Oh, yes.
Well,